All right, cool. So, okay, so what did we just see? First of all, before all that happened, our person, Luke, would wake up, turn on the SpiderSense app on his iPhone in this example. Then how do we actually communicate the different levels of alertness that he should have? We do this with the SpiderSense Tingle. So the idea is that it's all haptic feedback. He keeps the phone in his pocket. It vibrates with different intensities to indicate the different level of alertness that he should have. So what happens when it vibrates? So he's walking down a dodgy area, it's vibrating, what's going on? He takes out his phone and sees this. So he's got a scale of chill, be aware, abandon, shit. And also gives a bit of an informational message. So you're entering an area where the last month there have been many robberies and muggings. Okay, what do I do? Click on CMAP. This is a map. It shows you, this is, I don't know if you can see as well, so this is the green area, orange area, red area, and this is where I am now. So I'm thinking, oh no, this is why it's alerting me, because I've just gone from green to orange area. Do I really want to go down there? So I could think, okay, I'm just going to quickly run, or I'll go round through another green area, or, you know, you make your decision based on the map that you see. And really, actually, that's it. You either put it away, decide to go through, decide what you want to do. Another example would be if you just pulled out your phone and it was on green, it would just tell you you're in a safe area, chill, it's fine. Yeah. But
the goal of the project would be to create a kind of an ambient awareness of what's going on around you, a kind of local sense that you wouldn't have if you're new to a city.
You get single awareness, and you talk about high situational awareness. So if you're a cyclist, you can have a high situational awareness where there are black spots, so you can augment and kind of like get information down onto a device.
Have you looked at all at what London police recommend?
What do they recommend?
I got robbed, so that's very recent. Don't take out your phone.
Yeah.
That's why we have it vibrate.
But then,
it's a no UI interface.
So what
you
if
don't need to use the map.
The police officers, I think what they would tell you, seeing that app, would be, if you take it out and people enter the yellow area, show what the police tells you to do in that area. They told me, and that's what I'm doing now in my area. So I think you should show people this behavior and what they should do to get to the tube through that red area.
Yeah. And
from my area, it's very local.
Yeah.
The police can tell you exactly how to behave where I live. So you should consider that, and maybe give me audio, like, not even that. Don't show
so there are a couple of things we haven't talked about, actually. So the initial design, we didn't actually even include map or anything. The initial thought was you put it in your pocket. Every few minutes, it vibrates with a certain level of intensity and in a pattern, so you know it's not a call or a text. And so the stronger vibration is, you know, the more dodgy it is. And the point is that it's in a gradient. So you don't just go, oh my God, I'm in a dodgy area, I'm going to get stabbed. It's more, I'm approaching a dodgy area. I'm in an orange area, so let me check my phone now before I actually go down a dark alley.
A user story might be Luke's just got off the train at King's Cross. He's got his camera around his neck. He's towing luggage, and he's walking through King's Cross, and it's all lovely. And he takes a turn a couple of blocks away from the station. It gets a bit sketchy, and you probably, if Luke knew the area, he wouldn't be walking around with a camera around his neck. So it just gives him that extra level of insight into, you know, just being a bit more aware of our surroundings.
And I was going to say, just the feedback that we got, so we did a bit of sensing, the feedback that we got was that I want more information, so don't just vibrate. So we added that map functionality to help you make a decision before it's too late, and help you guide you to that decision.
Do you think that if people like the vibration, it might cause them to...
Depends what kind of thing they like.
Right.
Thrill-seeking.
Maybe 3 questions.
Back there?
Yeah, how do you indicate the probability to use this? Because it's quite probable that they could be in an area where it's saying chill, that's fine, but because it's all based on statistics and probabilities, they still get violently stabbed. No, you don't want to use it. You should be careful and not get your phone out too much anywhere you are, and not be too flashy or stuff. How would you communicate that to users not to get too complacent wherever they are?
This is I don't know if you want to answer this.
It's kind of out of scope for this application. There's no way your phone can tell you whether you're in imminent personal danger. That's your job. This is more a level of background knowledge that you don't have if you're new to a city.
So the key thing is, like, it is just awareness. It's not saying you're in danger, you're not in danger. It's more about, you know, if you're a local, you have that common sense. you're missing that common sense if you're not a local. It's trying to communicate that. And we try to play along with a lot with the wording, so it is all about awareness. We're not telling you what to do. It's all about here's information that you would normally have if you were a local.
So maybe instead of let's till lower risk or something like that.
That's the way it happens.
They're going to moderate the questions, just because there's many hands up and we can only take 2 more.
Yeah.
That application as a normal user would scare the 4-letter word out of me. I would not want to use it, but I think that's
Why not?
because you can't enjoy whatever you're doing. You're continuously going,
Of course it can.
am I?
Of course it can. You can drop through the area like we will say, because if you're a cyclist, you can transfer that data. For cyclists, we're going through hotspots where you can say, I'm going around Elephant Castle roundabout, and there's been 20 deaths this year. You know, I'm going to be careful. Actually, I'm going to get off and I'm going to walk around this area.
But what I would say, that's actually a very good idea to somebody like a policeman or a soldier or an ambulance person who kind of needs to be in those situations, doesn't really want to, but kind of has to. So that would be a pulse force like a policeman.
Yeah.
I've just
So one of the ideas that came up, I've got a few friends that have been up to Afghanistan, and they said after a couple of months they knew when something was going to happen. And they couldn't really explain it, but they just knew.
yes, and that's the type of, so somebody needs to be at a heightened sense of awareness. I don't want to be at a heightened sense of awareness because that's just, you're always in a heightened sense of awareness.
You don't want to do anything.
The concept is, though, that when it's on that chill piece, it doesn't do anything. Like, it's just in your phone not doing anything. It only starts giving you vibrations when you're in a more high-risk area. So when you're happy in the park during the daytime, you should forget about it. It's running in the background, which I know iPhones can do background, but Android can.
But the watching part.
You can take one more question.
Just one final, more like an observation, which probably, because we didn't do any testing during the day, it's probably not caught, but a lot of people don't carry their phones in their pockets, especially women who might also have a more heightened kind of awareness of danger or something like that. That's for anyone who has ideas about haptics or whatever, like that.
Maybe complemented with audio.
Yeah.
Then that alert muggers that.
But not white headphones, by the way, because that's on the sign that you've got an iPhone or an iPhone or something.
How you're being mugged? Probably too late.